From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Los Angeles Rams. A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten, and we're off in week 4. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. At their own 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A first run now for Kyron Williams. And space tough to come by there, and so he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. You look at this Baltimore defense, and they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd down and 9. Throwing is Milton. And his throw is incomplete.
I will see Morgan trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Mustang 19.
Milton. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43.
18 Rattler. Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11, Panther, Buffalo 18. Cub 19, Cub 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They're going to try and throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And the Rams are 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here's Milton. Being chased out left. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. To throw, it's Milton. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. But they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Stopped by the safety, Kyle Hamilton. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Now Milton. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run here with Taylor. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. Puka Nacua halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Rams will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now the try here for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
Rams 7, Ravens nothing.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
First down, Baltimore.
They go play action now. Jackson. This one caught by Crowder. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards there, just like last play.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
You talk about this Rams defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run. The 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem, when they give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
Man open, here is Crowder. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Again, Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Banks. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
First down goal at the 6-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they go to work on a 1st and goal. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
A
long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner's a former defensive back. I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. To throw is Milton. Going to be taken in here by McClure. And some space here. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
At the 19-yard line.
Cougar 19. He's checking crack. Reload. Bronco 80.
Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Milton now to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 2nd down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
60 Maverick. 70 Timber, 7 Pirates. Hey, check that. Buffalo 18.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Come on. Bronco 80.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he wisely will throw that one away.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
To Crowder, and he's got it on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in his first half. It's a first down. They'll run with Pearman. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
He was brought down by Brandon Jones. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd.
Here's Jackson to throw.
At the 43-yard line.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line.
First down, Baltimore.
Pearman. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. From the 31, here's second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Throwing is Jackson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return, the Rams take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Back to throw. Milton. Flushed out right. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Panther 50, Panther 60. 19 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll try and throw for it here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way down to the 26. Fourth down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Come 19! Come 19! Ready.
Looking to throw. Milton. His throw incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Come on, come on. Cougar 19.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
Okay, ready?
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Trap all 80. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Back to throw. Milton. It's out. It's loose.
And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
And this one is right through. And they take a 17-14 lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this.
And that's going to be incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Across midfield and inside the 45. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Crowder in motion here right. To throw is Jackson. On the move to his left. Walker with a grab, left side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. offensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
At the Rams' 39-yard line.
Real quick.
This time Jackson will throw it. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he comes back with one complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Escaping the pressure right. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Ravens have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Rams 17.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, but as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard mode. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Certainly worth noting he's now one catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career.
19 Tiger. Go.
Back to throw now on first down. And this is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
This defense is definitely reeling a little bit now. Back-to-back big plays given up. And you know what's all defenses talk about. How do you limit that? Instead, they got hit by a 1-2 punch those last couple of plays, and now they've got their backs to the goal line.
Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
3. 18 cut. Rig.
Williams will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
So now it's third and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone.
And now an audible here into something else.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
Throwing is Milton.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Josh Downs, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Rams have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that gives him a 3-point lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquish that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Taking it right down Broadway. And they are going to score on a fumble return. Touchdown, LA. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Motion man is Crowder. Jackson. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 43 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
This is Pierman. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Milton. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
19 Lions.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've got their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
Here's Milton. Slings this deep from McLaurin.
And this one is incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
To throw, it's Milton.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and
Jackson
10 at the 37-yard line.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. They go play action with Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
And he'll be blocked down at about the 42. They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
From the gun, Jackson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
He'll buy some time right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with career touchdown number 60.
And the Ravens have taken a fourth quarter lead.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Here we go. Start.
Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Viking, 18. 18, Pioneer.
He'll look to throw. He'll drop this down to Williams. Here now, 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Bronco 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understand where they are in the field.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. And that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations, quite the accomplishment. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Chargers. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Ready, ready.
A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Mustang 19, 19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Let go.
He's back to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Back to throw. Flushed out right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going. And I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game. And just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Here comes 2nd down.
21-yard line.
Here's Milton now to throw.
Sliding out of the pocket. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone, as time has run out on this ball game.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points.